When it comes to the multiverse and realities, Marvel Studios seems to have developed their own character that watches over everything Marvel. His name is Kevin the Diffuser, because he's constantly out here trying to diffuse and de-escalate situations that other people have gotten him into. So let's talk about recent comments from the Disney CEO that, well, they were not met kindly by the star of Shang-Chi. Recently, Disney CEO Bob Chapek was like, hey, that film with all those Asian people in it, that's an experiment. And we're looking at the whole thing as a statistic, and we're looking at the data that comes from it. And it was framed in a very weird way, and I said it before, it looked like he probably could have chosen his words better, how he describes the situation. And then, of course, the star of Shang-Chi was like, whoa, bro. We're Asians. We're not an experiment. What is this? You know, it was like a back and forth there for a bit because Disney has not found themselves in a good position in the last 30 days or so with a lawsuit from Scarlett Johansson, with the statement they issued, which honestly sounded like Bob just being like, I will burn Disney to the ground unless I get my way. So Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige responded to this, and here is what he said, and I quote, "He is not a shy man." This is referencing the star of Shang-Chi. I think in that particular tweet, you can see, and I think everyone does, a misunderstanding. It was not the intention, and we swing for the fences as we always do. With the amount of creative energy put in and the budget, there's no expense spared to bringing this origin story to the screen. End quote. So it goes back and forth again, right? I understand exactly what everybody is saying, but sometimes the PR talk and how Bob Chapek had to go out there and state it, it just sounded very harsh and negative, even if maybe they didn't want it to. And you can, again, understand exactly what he's saying. It's a data point. It's an interesting experiment because he was referencing the 45-day theatrical only window and no Disney Plus, but the way it was framed and the response to the question, what else was asked, it all came out very badly, and it was worded very badly, and I still agree that what he said was stupid. It was a completely stupid statement because it's so easy to misunderstand it, and it seems like that's what Kevin Feige's saying. It's like, look, everybody quite clearly misunderstood everything. This is sort of just something that we're dealing with right now, but we did not approach Shang-Chi as an experiment or a data point, because you look at it, look at the budget, look at what we did, look at what we're trying to do with representation. This is important to us, and it will show in the final product, and let's just hope it does, right? Like, let's see what happens next. Hopefully this whole thing is over, but who knows what the future holds.